So here we are looking at how much we're spending and what it costs us to live full time in our little motorhome. Now today we're comparing the last 2 weeks with the previous 2 weeks, and the reason we're doing that, if you watched last week's video, you'll know that actually no, was it? No, it was the week before last week's. We did a bit of a roundup on what we were spending in the previous 2 weeks because we were in Europe, and now we want to compare this 2 weeks and give you an overall total for September 2024 is where we are. Sometimes difficult to keep track, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, we're at the end of September now.
Yeah, so we're at the end of September.
Yeah.
And we're going to total up what we've spent across the whole month, but with a nice comparison between what we spent in Europe for 2 weeks of September and what we spent in the UK for 2 weeks of September, giving you the whole month. The first 2 weeks we've got listed in euros, and the next 2 weeks we've got listed in pounds. If you go back a couple of weeks to watch that old video, I did do some calculations on the euro to pound conversion. So if you watch that one, you'll see in the pounds how much we did spend.
Well, that was how much we spent on those 2 weeks. Now, for the 2 weeks in the UK, we have spent £907.
Twice as much, effectively.
Because euros, I think, were about 111, 118.
What's that figure there?
That's for just 1 week alone we spent that. That's 1 week.
Right. So the first week back in the UK, 470 quid. Which is why we were so shocked last week.
Yeah, I know.
In terms of coming back to the UK. But, you know, there are various reasons for that. So let's just run through a bit of a comparison of sort of individual items or sort of categories of spend. We're going to cover diesel, laundry, supermarkets, vets bills, site fees, and drinks and stuff, eating out, and then some extras that are extras rare and extras exceptional.
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Let's look at the first thing, diesel. Diesel in Europe. We spent, in the first 2 weeks, we spent 180 euros. So I suppose that's about £160. And in the UK, because we're not travelling so far, you know, things are a bit more compressed, aren't they? We're closer together. We've spent £75. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
No.
Wendy keeps all the notes on this, and sometimes I can just get confused.
You do, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's your age, I think. Yeah.
No.
Was that the?
Oh.
Suddenly lights went out. Oh God, there's no one at home.
Yeah, because it's yeah, the lights have gone out because we haven't been travelling far, and we're not plugged into the electric, so the battery goes whoop, because we use it a lot. Anyway, so that's the battery gone flat.
Yeah.
We won't worry about that. We're driving today, so
we'll
it's going to be charged
today,
up.
yes.
Yeah. So what's next? Laundry. Did we spend? Oh, right. So laundry in Europe, we spent €10, about £8, and laundry in the UK, we spent £13.50. Oh, we're a bit cleaner. Are we? Maybe.
Well, just the price of the machines and the tumble drying. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. Different prices.
Because that was on a campsite, wasn't it?
We didn't use Revolution. We used the one on the camp for convenience.
So, although although we paid over £30 a night to stay at a campsite, which effectively, you know, the showers are free, the toilets are free, the toilet emptying's free, the water's free.
Electric's free.
The electric's free.
Yeah.
That's all included. But they don't include laundry.
No, obviously, no.
Because campsites are like holiday places, aren't they? They expect you to take your washing home. Anyway, this is our home. What's next on the list? Supermarkets, is that right?
Yes.
So, in Europe, we spent €207, so about £190, I suppose, £180 on shopping. Supermarkets and food, just a bit more expensive. We've done less shopping here because we had some food left over from Europe, and we've been enjoying that. £78 in the UK. Yeah,
because in the UK the food is the best price I've found it, and the quality and choice of fresh vegetables and meats is excellent. You don't realise how good it is until you shop all over Europe. So I'm very, very impressed.
Yeah.
With the UK's food now I've come back. So yeah.
I'm less impressed. Yeah.
I'm not talking about general things, but I'm just saying for the choice of and the quality of fresh fruit and vegetables, the UK is very, very good. Yes.
So,
and the prices are good, and the meat choices are very good too.
Oh
yes,
yeah. You get a very broad range of.
Because, for example, we went
meat.
and bought in a butcher's. We bought what we hadn't had for years. There was a proper butcher's near the vets, and we bought some breast of lamb, which we always used to have when the kids were little. And I just went in and asked him, and actually he charged me £3.50 for breast of lamb. So that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So vets fees in the 2 weeks in Europe, we've mistakenly put nothing, but we did spend on vet fees.
In Sweden, a lot of money, didn't we?
No. In the 2 weeks before coming, because we had to go. We spent €20, I think, something like that.
It was very cheap, actually. This vet.
15.
It was €16 to
€16.
have her worm tablet administered before we left.
And the passport signing.
Yeah,
so it involves a vet.
Did we say which vet that was? Because honestly, everyone should go there. It's far cheaper. Some people say they have to pay €40 or something.
We haven't covered the vet.
And it was
on that.
And we had our own tablet, and it was we just walked in and they did it straight away.
We didn't have an appointment.
No. And you didn't have to see the vet. She didn't even scan her, did she? Actually. No, she didn't.
No. Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, they were lovely vets. I mean, it's a big practice, and that's how they did it. So it's a different.
So it's really simple.
Yeah. Anyway.
So €15 or 15 or €16, something like that.
Yeah.
For the worming tablet to come back to the UK, but in the UK, shocking. £287 for vet bills for the little pipsqueak. But that's sort of unusual because we got some more medication for her eyes. She get dry eyes. We got some more painkillers for her arthritis and stuff like that. And she had a little bit of an accident with her leg, which I think regular viewers, you'll probably know about that. And you'll be pleased to know that I really don't think she's going to have that operation at all. I don't think she's going to need it. It's going to take quite a long time for her to fully recover, but she is. She's taken a couple of steps on her bad leg now, which is a very good sign. So we're still treating her like wrapped up in cotton wool sort of stuff. So we're really, really taking care of her, keeping her sort of safe, as it were, and making sure she doesn't overuse that leg. But she does need to use it. So
I try and get her on some nice grass so she can hop around on that, and she does like the grass. Well, all dogs like it.
When she's still, she's standing on all four legs now. So a week ago she was holding that leg up because it was obviously too painful. But I think, you know, now she's starting to use it and just 1 or 2 steps and then hold it up.
Well, she's got some new painkilling medicine, which is good.
Yeah.
Good stuff, yes.
Yeah. So I think she's doing okay. But £287,
Yes,
290 quid on the vet fees, which is better than her having the 2,000 quid operation. Yeah. So, next up is campsite fees in Europe. And I think this was exceptional. We spent over €100, which I think would be about £85, because Wendy found these reviews for a sort of really, really nice campsite that had washing machines and showers and stuff like that. So, you know, and we plugged into the electric and so on. So it was one of those things, and we stayed a couple of nights. Really lovely by the river.
Oh, it was lovely.
Historic, you know, historic town.
Yeah.
Lovely bar.
It was a treat, really, wasn't it?
Lovely bar in the town. I mean, it was really, really nice.
Belgium, it was in the Ardennes region.
Yeah, it was in Belgium. So we spent sort of 85 quid there. Site fees in the UK. How many sites have we stayed on?
Only one.
Only one. Wow. Site fees, £147. I think that's for 4 nights. So we've stayed 4 nights. And really, we stayed 4 nights because two reasons we went to a campsite: recharge the batteries, get them back up to full, you know, get everything fully charged up, and do the laundry, obviously. Get access to proper showers. So that's all good. £32 a night. You know, which is the
Well, no, because it was on the weekend. That was 40 the first night.
Oh, £40. Yeah,
so, and then it went down
to it varies.
30. Yeah.
So 4 nights, 150 quid. So 75, 35, 30, £37 a night average across those 4 nights.
And I think we perhaps wouldn't have really.
We wouldn't
stayed
have stayed
there
4
so
nights.
long, but you were doing the review on the bike.
Yeah,
so we needed to be somewhere. Yeah.
You know, because you can't. Well,
difficult to do it like we're in a car park.
So
now,
we had to,
No,
sort of spend that extra money to do the bike review. Do go and have a look at the bike review. I'm rather pleased with it. They are too, the people who gave us the bike, and we'd like to get the views up. So you know, people might send us more stuff for free, which is always lovely. You know, actually, I just want to mention, somebody commented on Facebook that they thought we were scroungers. Now, you know, I'm of course I don't agree, but you know, we live on a pension, so we're on a fixed income, and this YouTube channel is a way of us getting some extra money just to bolster up our income. Part of what YouTubers do right across the whole spectrum is they get stuff for free from manufacturers as a marketing operation for the manufacturers, and you know, we're part of that marketing process that they do. So it's like, to say that we're scroungers is a little bit harsh. You know, we didn't go out looking for this stuff. People like our channel. They see that we're doing quite well, and they send it. That they send us an email saying, "Would you like to review? We're going to give you this." Well, essentially, 1,000 quid's worth of kit retail for free if you do a review. Now, they send you the stuff for no money, but it's not free because we have to expend all that effort. It's wear and tear on the camera, our time when we can't do other things to bolster our income, and then we use up part of our channel to put that out. And I know essentially we don't have to pay out for any of that, but time is not free. It's time is finite. You can't get it back. So the 2 days, and in fact, I would say to make that video probably cost us 80 quid or over 100 quid.
Yeah, because unfortunately it was raining 2 days.
It was raining. We stayed in camp. It rained
Poured
2
with
days.
rain, so you can't do any. You have
So,
to stay extra. Anyway, that's what we did.
Some people might think that they're begging online and that, but that's not what we're doing at all. If people, big manufacturers have got a marketing budget and they want to send us stuff, that's great. And we've got another review of a power bank. We only do things that we think might be appropriate for the travel community. Now, a folding electric bike, I thought, was appropriate. People might like that. It's not really suitable for this tiny van because it was just too big, and to transport it we actually had to put it here because we've got no room under the bed because we've got all our other stuff there. So it is what it is, and I'm happy to accept other things for review, and hopefully, dear viewers, you'll look at those and find them wonderful, and hopefully it'll add to your experience of what we think about travel. But there is, as I say, there's that other review coming up for the All Powers power bank and 200-watt solar panel, which they've sent us. Again, they've sent us that for no money, but we're going to have to review those, spend our time, and all the things I've already explained. But anyway, so let's get back onto the spending of what we've done. Where were we? Site fees. So that was site fees. What's this one?
Well, drinks out like beer, tea, coffees we've had out.
No, pub stops.
Oh yeah, we didn't. No pub stops in Europe, so.
No pub stop. No, well, they don't really do pub stops in Europe. So it's a almost unique UK thing. I think they might do it other places. Site fees. Where's the pub stops here? Ah, there.
£120 the pub stops cost us.
Right, okay. Sorry. Oh, right. Wendy's written meals out, stroke pub stops.
Pub stop,
so that's why I got confused. Easy for me to get confused. Anyway, so £120 extra in the UK that we didn't, we just didn't spend on that category in Europe at all. So that was an extra £120. What's this one?
When we drinks out, coffee, beer, or whatever.
Yeah. If we've gone out, if we're out and about and we stop for coffee or a beer, that's what this is. So Europe was €54, so about 45 quid, I suppose, 48 quid. In the UK, £60. Now, did we drink more in the UK as opposed to Europe? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we actually drank more.
It was a bit more expensive.
It's just a bit more expensive, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just a bit more expensive.
You do get, I mean, pint for pint, it's definitely more, because across Europe you don't get pints, you get smaller measures. But for example, in Belgium we were drinking bottles of Duvel, which is very high alcohol content, so you can't really drink too many of those. But they're smaller bottles, like 400 ml, so that's not a pint. But you're paying for what a pint would cost in England, like £4 or £5, something like that. Maybe not like that, but maybe, yeah. Individual measures are more expensive in Europe because you get less. I think that's the way. Yeah. A pint over here is, in our experience where we go, is about between £4 and £6, isn't it?
It would be, yeah.
So bottles or measures over in Europe between €450, so let's say 380, £4. Well, the house battery died and the camera battery died as well, and of course we couldn't charge it up until we'd driven to places, so we were sort of reliant on all our battery powers. Anyway, we tried to do a live but I was using my laptop. I don't usually do that, to do a live on YouTube, and the sound didn't work. It got confused because I normally have my headphones here plugged in. I didn't, because I wanted both of us to be talking, so that didn't work. But I hope you've got a good feeling for how much September has cost us. That's been sort of nearly £1,400, which I think is not bad. And if we can keep our spend to a flat £1,500 across the year per month, that would be excellent. So we're going to keep you updated of what it costs us to live full time in our motorhome, going from lots of off-grid to some campsites, some free park ups, some paid CLs or pub stopovers and all that sort of stuff. Getting around England and the UK as best we can. Well, I have to say it's not so easy here. We do notice it's not so easy, but we have started. The big news is we have started our search for a motorhome. We stopped at Salop Leisure on Sunday and had a look at a couple. we saw an Auto Trail Comanche that might be in the price range, but it still looks too big. Lovely motorhome. And we also saw an Auto Trail Dakota, which had a really nice layout. Big sofas, not as big as the Comanche, and some single beds at the back, but a drop down bed at the front, and that's, we're not keen on that. So there you go. We continue our search. We are off to another motorhome dealers tomorrow. That's Tuesday. So we'll keep you updated on what we do. Stay tuned for more updates on what it costs to live full time in a motorhome and what motorhome we're going to get next. We'll see you again next time. Thanks so much for bearing with us and watching all this to the end. See you next time. Bye bye.